In today's clean, hi friends! Welcome to another Clean with Us.
Today we're cleaning
The whole house.
I wish I could say that this is a rare mess in our house, but the truth is it is not. We are just so overwhelmed constantly, and the clutter is very real. And so sometimes we have to take a weekend to tackle it.
We talk all the time about how a flat surface is the perfect catch-all. So if you have like a counter space or a desk or the dining room table, I bet you there's at least one of those spots that have paperwork or other things you don't really need on there, and it just keeps building up.
So we're going to be tackling the dining room, bathroom, the little laundry area that connects them, and the kitchen today.
Don't forget the living room. The only way to take on a mess like this is to start piles. So we started taking everything off the table, either putting it in its exact place, or if that place was too far, we started a basket of things to go upstairs or things that go into other rooms.
The top priorities for this room are to clean off the clutter, decorate the hutch, and we needed to do a vacuum and a mop.
Before we get into all the cleaning, let's take a moment to introduce ourselves.
I'm Lana,
I'm Laura,
and we're two identical twins who love to clean and tidy.
believe it or not, even the whole house, we still love it. And since you have time now, make sure to go ahead and like our video, hit the notification bell so that you get all of those warnings, and if I didn't already say it, subscribe.
I know there's many people out there that look at this mess and just wonder how it got here, but I also know that there's a lot of people out there who are looking at this and screaming relatable, relatable. And we feel that. This is our catch-all. This is where our book bags and coats and shoes go, and it does get the most messy because it gets the most used.
So like the dining room table, we're just taking off as much as we can, sorting the shoes to make them nice and neat, and getting those bags together. Very satisfying to take this floor that has been traveled on so much this winter with all the snow melt and ice on there. It's nice to have it actually go back to a nice clean state. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's why we always encourage people to have a friend, a partner, a parent, even a paid professional to be able to help you get your house to the tidy state that you want it to be.
This is our most used bathroom in the house, and it definitely needed a really good dusting. These shelves haven't been cleaned in a while, so our goal is to tackle this top to bottom, getting all the gross things out of the way and making sure it looks nice.
In this bathroom, we're using the left to right, top to bottom method. So we're going to get the mirror nice and clean. Then we're going to move down to the sink. And then after that, we're going to turn a little bit to our right. And so we can get that whole bathroom area with the cute little decor and shelves.
sense of fighting it. I'm on an adventure, I don't wanna go alone. I'm tidal wave.
My husband and I built these floating shelves together. It was my Mother's Day gift, and I think they turned out super nice. And I wouldn't say we're very handy or DIY focused, but every once in a while we like to try to do a project. It was clear that this plant was very thirsty, aka it was very fake and dusty. But before you judge my fake plant, do know that I got it for 80% off at Joann's, and it was actually, that jar is super cute, and it works in the space.
Like you said, this is the most used bathroom, but this bathroom is also right by the entrance of the garage, which in the winter these guys use very often. And so, there is just that sand and dirt everywhere. So this floor really needed a good clean. We debated adding this space into the video today just because, it wasn't too messy, but the truth is this area is the most traveled room in the house right now, and the top of the washer and dryer just got so cluttered, and it was a quick clean. So you can see that the matter of it took you like 2 minutes? 2 minutes to make this, a transformed space, and then getting the floors is very, very satisfying. So Laura and I actually just taught a class. It was a women's class focusing on decluttering and cleaning. And we're actually right now in the living room, which is considered the messiest room of the house. If that statement is true in your home, tell us in the comments below. And if not, tell us which room is the messiest in your house. Another example of a flat surface just getting filled with stuff. The coffee table, it just happens like that. The kids' artwork, snacks, everything. But I think that if it wasn't the coffee table, then it would be the floor or the end tables. It's just we naturally leave mess and we get stressed out by these decluttered areas, but then we become too overwhelmed to tackle them. So I'm glad you were able to clear the table off, and I'm sure that motivated you for the rest of the room.
I was surprised that during the class that we taught, we asked the women what their least favorite chore is, and many of them said vacuuming, which was surprising to me because, as I've mentioned in previous videos, it is my favorite chore. Look at those lines. Like, what isn't fun about vacuuming?
I think I was more surprised that a lot of women enjoyed bathrooms and kitchens. I think that was kind of shocking because that is also some of the messiest, cluttered, most overwhelming rooms, and yet a lot of them said that they really enjoyed those spaces. So that was interesting too.
Not many people have taken classes on how to organize and how to clean. If that was something you were interested in, what do you think you would want to learn about the most? Put it in the comments below and maybe we can support you by giving you some tips.
This clean was not done in one day. We did almost all the rooms, actually all the rooms besides the kitchen, we got done in one day. But I came back early the next morning to be able to help with the kitchen because Lana was out of town. So I did the best I could.
It looks amazing. I'm so grateful that you were able to come over and do that because we had a very busy weekend.
Oh, I know. You did so much that weekend, so it was no problem.
Sometimes when I see my kitchen on camera, I can't help but envision like my ultimate goal for my kitchen or remodel. You know, I'm seeing, white cabinets, white countertop. I just kind of have this vision. And if we were going to remodel, is that something that you guys would want to see? I know we're a tidying channel, but remodels can be really fascinating. And if you would like to follow that kind of journey, let us know so that we know whether to include it in our channel or not.
Sometimes tidying up and wiping down the counters can be as easy as just going around items, but here I actually did move the canisters. There is one of those is sugar, so I wanted to make sure to do a really thorough job. But if you don't have time to move everything off your counters during a clean, that's okay. Just go around it and get done what you can, something measurable.
Part of my goal is to get rid of the teal in my house. I know that it's such a pretty color, but I'm so over it. I definitely want to focus on neutrals. And so I'm tempted to get rid of my canisters and maybe keep everything in my cabinets. Is there anyone who doesn't have like a sugar and a coffee and a tea canister on their counter and instead has everything in their cabinet? Does it manage well? What works for you?
I feel there's a theme again to these flat surfaces. We've got another corner of clutter, and that's no judgment. I left half of those things on there when I was at your house playing with the kids, but it does take time to tidy. And so whenever you have like a situation like this, you're just trying to like hang out with your kids or your partner, please remember to live in the moment. Don't worry about the mess. It'll come together, and you just need those few minutes afterwards to do a quick 2-minute or 10-minute tidy. We don't want people to be so focused on the clean that they don't remember to actually be in the moment, live with their families. I'm sure people are wondering where did this stuff go? Did I just move it off camera? No, there's actually a couple of sorting baskets that I had just off camera. So I had an upstairs basket, so any toys or hair stuff that needed to go upstairs, it went into there. There was 1 or 2 items that needed to go into like holiday basement or whatever, but I wanted to make sure that yes, I put things in the right spot, but I also didn't have time to take every individual item to the room that it belonged in. So these sorting baskets, these small sorting baskets is key here, were extremely helpful in getting this space organized.
When the dustpan comes out, that is when we are getting towards the end of our video. We are so grateful to you guys for watching and following along as we do our whole house clean. This is a daunting task. You know, it's daunting with 2 people and can be very overwhelming with 1. But remember, you are strong enough. You can do all these things. Find the time to tidy up your home and to enjoy a clean and relaxed space.
You know it's worth it at the end, and you're worth it.
Said that you would call, but you let me down, let me down.
One thing that Laura and I do a lot is we make to-do lists. And so one thing on Sunday is we make a list of the things we want to clean and tidy. So there are some weeks where I don't put on certain chores like bathrooms, but I'll make sure that laundry's on there. So take some time, maybe tomorrow or today, to make a list of chores you want to get done this week.
Thank you for your continued support, and we'll see you at the next clean.
But you let me down, let me down.
Thank you, friends, so much for watching.
We are at over 400 subscribers. That is thanks to each and every one of you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't worry. It's not too late. There's a little button down at the bottom, and you are welcome to hit that if you like to watch our content.
Stay tuned for next week as we make a huge mess to celebrate our 400 subscribers.
If you need your daily dose of the Tidy 2, make sure to check out our TikTok. Here is a different platform where we're able to help others, do some organizing, and of course, lots of tidying.
Our cleaning playlist has videos for everyone. We tackle bathrooms, bedrooms, playrooms, and so much more. So find a video that you need to motivate you.
Lastly, we are always asking questions throughout the video. We want you guys to comment. It's because we genuinely care about your feedback.
Most importantly,
We want to know, what should we clean next?